Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader here with your Friday morning pre-market webcast. Okay, sorry I've been out the last couple days. I'm actually on vacation down in Florida, so I'm going to get as many of these done for you guys into next week as I can. Won't be every day, but I will definitely be jumping on a few times, and I'll be back on my desk full-time on Tuesday, the 18th, the day after President's Day. Okay. Daily chart of the ES, we're getting into a situation now where, we keep running up against this 1511 level. And, it's holding in these bounces. The market's very two-sided right now. The market, in my opinion, is very confused. A lot of head fakes, very whippy. And that tells me that both sides are very concerned. The bears are concerned that the next time up to 1511 is going to be a gateway to 1516, 1523, and beyond. The bulls at the same time are concerned that when they get up around 1511, that they're going to be the trader that buys the top. And you get this very two-sided action. But right now it's still advantage bulls because we keep putting in these dips. Now we're back to doing what we were doing, back here. Morning dip, dip, dip. We put in a couple pretty strong, quote unquote, bottoming type candles, especially yesterday. And we're seeing a slight, we're trading up at 1507 quarter right now. This sets up for another morning dip. As you look at the tighter time frame chart, you've got daily pivot coming in at 1503 half. Underneath that, you've got the 3-day. You notice that there's just a jumble here of lines that mean various things to me, but they're all very important. And when you get this Technicolor rainbow running from 1501 half to 1503 half, you've got a fairly important zone. You've got 3 pivots plus a weekly pivot plus a couple of other key areas that we've had on our chart for a long time. It looks like we've pulled back into this area in the early hours, and now we're trying to take it back up again. If this band holds for the bulls, I would expect new highs today. If the bears can get back through this band and can turn this band into resistance, I would expect a test of the 1494 area again, where we were yesterday. So this band is a key area, very critical area, and should define the day. So from 1503 half to 1501 half, a two-handle band that's going to act as a real, area of control that the bears and bulls will battle over today. And whoever wins that area is absolutely going to win the day. Jumping back to the daily. Okay, back to the daily. We're now starting to see the 20-day, the middle band becoming involved. And there's 2 ways the middle band becomes involved. You either pull back to the middle band, or the middle band gets involved just as a function of time. And what I mean by that is, if you go up long enough, then that 20-day average will continue to increase to the point where time is going to meet price. And we're starting to see that a little bit here. We saw for so long this large gap between price and the 20. And that gap is getting closed now, but not as a function of any pullback. So to me, that makes the middle band less relevant, if that makes sense, because we continue to go up essentially in a straight line. And it seems to me that if we get any meaningful pullback, the area you need to be looking for is the 50-day exponential and the lower Bollinger Band at the 1462 level. The bears have shown absolutely no inkling of an ability to get through 1490, let alone down to 1462. So the fact that the middle band is setting up now in the 1490 area, a pullback to the middle band, you at least have to try to get long that pullback with a tight stop, simply because you have to know that the dip buyers, that's exactly what they're going to do. And you have to play that game with them. Okay? As far as swing shorts are concerned, as we make these dips, we dipped down to 1494 yesterday. take some off, then put it back on when we get back up in the 1510, 1511 area. We dip again, take it back off. You're constantly taking off 6-8 handle chunks, which lets you stay in that game and wait for the eventual pullback. There will be a pullback. We are not going to Mars. There's going to be a pullback, but the market's not going to function on your time frame. Okay, everybody have a great day and a great weekend. Mike Vacchi for Princeton Trader. I will be back Monday morning with another webcast. Trade them well, everybody.